Okay, we're back with another Dragon Champions video. Um, they just got a new update, and I needed to talk about this a little bit because while there's a lot of interesting features, I think we're starting down a path where this game is following similar models to others that I've played and other that everyone else has played. And that's geared even more towards some of the pay to win aspects of it. Now, granted, I will give the developers credit. They are very active in the community. They do listen to our comments on new things, which is why we've seen things like Battlegrounds evolve and be delayed in some cases. Now, with the new patch, if you kind of take a look at what's going on, they've heard their concerns and we'll be able to save some of our artifacts rather than to sacrifice them. More importantly, we'll be able to purchase, if you will, artifact currency through other means, which is nice. So they're going to have special tournaments, all of that. So conceptually, it looks okay. But some of these other things here, you see they've redesigned the bank and they've added a bunch of free monthly, weekly, daily gifts. That's nice. But they've also added some interesting special offers. So if you look at the left-hand side now you have a button below the mail with bank, and that's probably been there since the beginning, but now it's separated into little tabs. So you've got your Dracoins, where these are similar to what you see before. Strategically, you see the 100, in my currency at least, 144.99 offer now up at the top instead of where it was hiding below at the bottom. You click to special offers. Now you've got these daily deals, weekly offers, very, very similar to every other game I've played. I've already collected some of the freebie ones, but you can see you're starting to get your daily dose of spam here when it comes to monetary investments. This $145 offer, again, concerning for the sense that, look, you can now get Zera pretty much fully epic, or at least to a point where if you're just missing the few remaining coins after the season pass event from a couple months ago, you're good there. The events pack are the same. Here's where you're going to start to see huge whale separation. You've got artifact keys that are on sale, and the other thing, if you look back at the bank tab, I had purchased the monthly Dracoin. It's relatively inexpensive for a few, really the equivalent of a few cups of coffee. You're getting 6,800. Now you're pushing to a monthly deluxe reward where you jump up from 6,800 Dracoins to 20,000. The battle pass has always been there, and I didn't buy Roxy this month, but this is where I'm starting to see this follow the models like Star Wars, Galaxy of Heroes, even Marvel Strike Force, which I played for a couple years. Never really got this far, but maybe it's changed now. I've stopped playing. You get a free 5-star Cruel for $145 when you top up. So topping up on a single purchase conveniently, let's see, we'll beginner pack get a Zera for $145, and a Cruel gets you started. But this is where Galaxy of Heroes, for example, just started going off the deep end. So this is just concerning to me in the sense that even though the content has stalled out a little bit for higher end players, for example, I'm not a higher end player, but I have a good power level. But I'm in my top 20 in this arena shard. But I've seen in the last couple of weeks our clearly our best guild member just stopped playing. We've had a number of guild mates just quit, I think just due to some portions, the stale nature of the game, but also I think similar sentiments of gearing more and more pay to win as opposed to a nice delicate balance, which is why the game was appealing. I get it from the other side. The developers are always trying to stay on their toes to get more content out, and they're not a big name developer like an EA where they can have a money sink into something and absorb it through other means. So I do respect that. I just think they got to be cautious that they don't start having such a huge separation between us that they're going to lose a lot of players. Now, that's my rant, if you call it a rant. Real quick, guys, awesome event here that starts in 9 days. Buff has kind of our last legendary from the existing pool, not to get released in any format. As you guys would have followed the breadcrumbs, you're going to need Pride heroes to unlock him. That is my goal, is to get to a point where I can unlock him. I have no illusions that I'm going to be able to get 7-star, maybe even 6-star buff. Why? Because my Pride characters are not as geared up as they need to be. So here's where my starting point is. I've got Revel, Renara, Salvador, Hera, and Kagi. That's what I'm running with. Voiren can be 7 stars, but he's just so weak unless you want to do some interesting raid exploits with him and Amara. Yogi, also very strong. I just have never built him up strong when it comes to raids. And then Roxy, and if you spent the money and wanted to gear them all the way up, you can, but these are the 5 I'm rolling with. It's just Pride has had so much potential to be better than this if they weren't such synergy dependent on pairs of each other. Boreas is somebody I think, in my opinion, you would need if you're going to try to 7-star unlock buff. I just have never invested in Boreas because I was focused on my elves. So with that being said, I've got gear 9 and gear 8s across, and you can see my ability levels are ranging in the 3s and 4s. So with 9 days to go, my goal is to get 5 of these to a level 80. And if I'm grinding it out, I'll probably have a sprinkling of level 5s. You can see I leveled up Steel Shell on Salvador, awesome ability. I'll have some sprinklings of level 5s and probably everybody at a gear 9 if I'm lucky and I can get some good drops from random number generator. One of these might hit gear 10. So there you have it. There's my little event primer. Normally I go in more in depth, but I did spend the first half of this video talking about all of these patch updates. So if you like this video, send me a like and subscribe. Maybe leave me some comments below. What are your thoughts on where this game is headed? But again, I'm interested to see where it takes us. But I'm starting to see some interesting separations in terms of these offers, if you will. Okay? Hope everybody enjoys their day. Thanks.